Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, welcome to a very special Let's Play for the game that just came out on Tuesday called Firewatch. Just came out on PC and PS4, and that barking you hear in the background is my dog who won't shut up. And I really hope that you can't hear it, although I won't know until I edit the video later, because that's gonna be super frustrating for the next 5 hours of however long this Let's Play takes. So it's Saturday. It's the day before Valentine's Day. It is the 13th. And I didn't get around to play this game on Tuesday when it originally came out, but I'm finally here now. Finally getting around to it. And I'm excited to see what it's all about. It's gotten pretty good reviews. I heard some people didn't like the ending. But, I'm ready to judge for myself. So, what do you say, YouTube? Let's jump into it. Settings, what is settings? What are we? Some audio, voice, mute. Display subtitles, let's do that. Autosave, sure. Yeah, all this stuff looks fine. Let's do a new game. Actually, you know what? Before I do any of this, let's raise the volume on the TV so I actually hear what's going on. Alright guys, let's do it. Empty slot. Forever loading screen. Campo Santo. Panic Incorporated. That sounds like a Metallica song. Oh no, that was Damage Incorporated. I'm sorry. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. Oh, 1975. So technology is like, whew. You see Julia. Who's Julia? Is she important? I feel like she's important. Okay. Am I supposed to hit X? Oh. I'm supposed to hit X. They didn't tell me that. She's about your age, late 20s. Laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby Colorado University, Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. Oh boy. You slur the word major and it smells like Coors Light. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says. And I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Ooh. Rough. Was that a burn? She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Wow, well that escalated quickly. Jesus. Ooh. Use R2 to use objects. Put this backpack on. Oh. Where are we going? This truck? What up? Get in the truck. Why would you put it in the back? And you left the thing open. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. How is that great? How is that ever great? You move in, share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Shepherd named Mayhem. Let's go with the Beagle. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer. 9:30 p.m. And the heat still radiates off the high desert. The high desert? Aren't they in Colorado still? Is there a desert in Colorado? Am I dumb? What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart. Or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some. A couple little idiots. That'd be pretty good. We should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. She says absolutely right. Well, the graphics on this game are absolutely insane. I feel like we say that about every game that exists nowadays, though, so... Ooh, there's a sprint button. What does this say? Thoroughfare trail ahead. No fireworks. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. Okay. Do not forget to check in. There's a map here. Can I take the map? No. Warning. The trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Oh. It's a Thursday night. Julia's 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gotten to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Do I get mad or do I ignore her? I probably would get mad. Call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to fuck yourself and not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Like He-Man. Fuck that, I'm He-Man. You look awesome. Damn right I look awesome. Oh shit, where are we going? Oh. Oof. That was sketch. What is this? Where does this take me? 8 more miles, 2 forts lookout tower. Jesus, 8 miles. What the fuck? (1982) During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Well, it's terrifying. Ba fuck the dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. Do I beat him? Yeah, fuck that. Your arm gets caught up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cop shows up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Said fuck that way, we're getting mugged. We're not doing it no more. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job? Shit. This sucks. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having, quote, an episode, end quote. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Really? She was found crying in the stairwell. Maybe you guys should talk to somebody about it. You make macaroni and drink wine to forget about it. We should address this problem. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from an early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Jesus. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought back home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Damn. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you in the bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. But she gets worse. It's fucking depressing. 1988. Oh, my birth year. Good year. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else. Somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. Oof. Guess you gotta move her into her home at that point, right? No, not that way. Whoa. It's a moosin'. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I would cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's bad. Months go by, Bucket dies. Oh, man. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more. You think. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Did he not have a job to begin with? I'm confused. I am slightly confused by that last part. Ooh, it's dark out. Enter the lookout tower. Okie doke. Also, my dog has stopped barking, which is good. This tower is fairly high. It's boarded up. What the hell? Turn on the power. How do I come in? Hello? Oh. This is just a strange conversation. Yep. I just really like trees. That's it. Nailed it. A tree fetish. What the fuck? Day uno. How do I... Yeah. We're gonna steal their shit. One, two, three, four is the code. Oh man. Like, what a terrible code. Like, that's literally like the second or first code like anybody ever guesses. Read map. Zoom in. Oh, Jesus. Where am I? I'm here. To the cave. Thunder Canyon. Some weird lake. Oh, supply drop. What is this? Jonesy Lake. Alright. I wonder if there's gonna be like bears or anything that I fucking run into. Because the other thing had something about bear safety. Two Forks Fire Lookout. Jonesy Lake. Oh. It's a little box. Map updated. Note. Read note. Ron. Hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked. Hiking into the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back. Dave. Well, Dave is you know. Sure. Take the rope. I take this stupid granola bar.
People just stuff these things with old food. That's how you get bears.
Close that bitch up. Oh, there's a split here, of course. The fuck is this way? Oh, I think they both came the same way. Rope hook. Rappel. Let's do it. Ow. Ow. Just fell like 20 feet.
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide. No, I think I'll make it.
there's a bra.
I found a bra. There are. I don't want to say that word again. There's there are two naked ladies. Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know, yeah.
Two.
Okay.
Jeez.
Also, setting off fireworks outdoors isn't just stupid, it's illegal. It went fine. Hopefully there won't
These
be
fucking girls were bitches. Let's follow this creek. Let's do it.